Hi, punters, and welcome to Big Red and the Silver Fox. This week, we've got two previews. We've got the Caulfield Guineas down at Caulfield. We've also got the Everest. So, two big race meetings. Awesome weekend of racing. One of the better ones on the calendar. And I am joined by Tony, the Silver Fox, Mister Winner. Just can't stop backing winners. Double digits.
Mate, can find a long price winner. It's been a good couple of weeks. Yeah, it was a great win by Gold Trip last week. It's got a nice spring carnival ahead of it.
Yeah, it was nice. We're also joined by Rob. How are you, Rob?
Yeah, not too bad. Thanks, Jake.
Been a good week, mate.
Yeah, it's been all right. I just laid the last winner in at Kyneton, which was good, but yeah, it's been all right, I guess.
Happy days. Rightio, we'll jump straight into the preview here, guys. We'll start off with Caulfield. We will have a look at this market for the Caulfield Guineas. We're head to head today. A bit of New South Wales v Victoria action between me and Rob. Rightio, we'll go over this market quickly. So we've got militarised favourite, $2.80. Second favourite is Sapati, $3.70. King Colorado, $9. The Light, is that how you say it, Rob?
She light.
She Light, $13. Wolfie, $13. Bait, $17. And longer the rest. Rightio, we'll go over this speed map. You put this one together, Rob. Thoughts?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly what it is. I yeah, it suits Pep. I'm you go first, Jake. You wrap the race up first because
Rightio.
I'll finish.
Rightio. Well, I think speed map. I think it looks plenty of speed. Gay will engage speed with 12 Rock Empire. I'm obviously team militarised. We've got a wide barrier, but I'm going to go back anyway. I see you've got it mapped sort of like basically last, maybe the rail. I think the instructions will be to find either three wide with cover. Like, I just don't think he wants to be on the rail. Last start, Waller was hoping to draw wide, so um, so they could get clear running whenever it wanted. So I just can't imagine if Joe Moreira ends up on the rail, it's a terrible ride. He just needs to try and stay wide, but just find cover wherever he can.
Strike the track, you can't sit 3 wide win.
What do you say?
Get off the crack pipe. You don't want to be wide in the Caulfield Guineas. You just don't win.
Too wide with cover.
Righto. Righto. It's a hard race because a lot of them leaders aren't true milers and are going to struggle at the distance. So they're going to get there, try and stack up, and it's going to create a lot of havoc throughout the back of the field. You want to be somewhere just in behind them with cover and get a little bit of a luck in running to get out just coming to the turn.
Yeah, I'll give my insight first before Rob goes. So I'm with Team Militarised. Love the run in the Golden Rose. Four of the last five winners have come out of that race, and I thought the win was massive. It just sort of got squeezed at the start. Jockey nearly fell off, and then was hemmed away on the rail. Probably got out with 200 to go. Ran the quickest last 200 of the race. And I just think 1600 metres looks ideal. As long as he's in that three wide line, come the bend, I think he felt its class and just run over the top. So this week we're going to actually do $100 betting strategies for the race. So my $100 betting strategy is just going to be 100 straight on Militarise. Rob, drum roll. Who you got here?
No, Tony can go next.
Tony, who you got in this race?
Yeah, I only need one. Sorry, I only need one horse in the race. Stefani. He's just beat track buyers. He's beat everything. He's beat all that Victoria's got to offer. He's only improving. Third up. They won't beat him.
100 straight
$100
on him.
straight out on $100 straight on him.
All right, sounds good. Rob?
How the fuck do they beat him? He's a complete fucking moral. Better than spring. Better than spring. 2023. Dead set. He's going to be 2 to 3 lengths ahead of Militarize in run. He's probably a 2 to 3 length better horse. How do they beat him? I don't see some Militarize, Marrera, Waller over, just the country Victorian sort of setup. Like he's Militarize has got no form. He beat NCAT last week, who's still running. Like he just beat like Butch Cassidy. Like, yeah, I don't know how do they beat him? It's moral. Maps
Sydney form-
perfectly.
Sydney
He'll
form
win.
just better, mate.
Oh, I don't know about that. The Melbourne form's been just as good all prep. King's Gambit went up there last week and spanked the Sydney Camel. So don't think the Sydney 3-year-olds are much chop.
Yeah, I don't know.
John,
I don't know.
glad just read different states.
I don't know if
Well,
you take.
King's Gambit was bloody beaten by Archanacho and Unstoppable last start, who got beaten by Philly down here last week, and then King's Gambit goes up and beats the 3-year-old, the 3-year-old Blue Bloods, and like it's just like okay, Militarizes has won these junk Group 1s, but what the hell does that mean? Like dead set. Yeah, he'll win. I hope they keep backing Militarize. All these so-called tippers, betting up, I can get out and clear running. It's fucking Caulfield. You can't be bloody like wide the trip, wide the trip, a buddy Caulfield in a Guineas. He most likely gets barreled out at the turn like they always do, because they're all trying to find a run. So Barty would just be there. He'd probably hit the front at 200 and just explode and win by like 2 or 3. And then everyone would be like, whoa, geez, he was a moral, wasn't he? They're all backing this bloody mythical bloody 3-year-old from New South Wales. Give me a break. He'll win.
First up,
If
first
there's
time
anything,
1600.
if there's anything that could beat him,
The only thing that could beat him is, look, if it was D Lane on, you could eliminate the fact that it's a chance of a bad ride and he'll just get the best ride ever. But John Allen, it's a chance of him maybe stuffing up, but still, I don't even think he needs to even ride at the best. Just get it in clear air at the turn, and he overcame like a pretty, I wouldn't say a savage bias last time, but it was definitely on pace, favoured, and got shuffled back and just launched home the last 200. He took the dead set piss out of them first start, and last start it was normal. 1600 is not going to pull him up. It's just certain. You can multi-up with the Millie's Jewel who will win, and should be it.
Yeah, I agree with you on the price aspect. As I said to you earlier in the week, I got $6 early, which was about a month ago. So I'm sort of happy at the place I'm at the moment. I don't think I'm going to bet up on Saturday at $2.80 or whatever it is. If it firms, I'm just going to stick with the $6 I've got and let it go around.
Yeah.
Rightio. So I'm guessing
if
you're
there
over
is a
100.
knockout horse in the race,
Who's that?
if there
James?
is a knockout horse in the race, Southport Tycoon was a very brave second to Stefani last start and will only improve.
She Light, I would say She Light is the horse that runs second. And then I think if She Light and Militarize are together at the turn, I reckon She Light will run past Militarize. I reckon he's a better horse. Again, unfashionable silks from Cranbourne, that's the difference. If it was Mar Eustace, it'd be half the price. Like that King Colorado. How's he bloody single figures? What's he done? Beat Miracles of Love in a Group 1 up in Brisbane. Who ran third in that race? Jake? Who ran third in that race again? I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either. It was up in Queensland.
It was something Pox.
Big turnaround in the last couple of weeks, Rob. Geez, I like the energy, mate.
No, the last 2 weeks.
Come out of the gates firing.
The last 2 weeks have been half boring. We had a pretty crap Turnbull last week. We're just potting the favourite, but it was hard to sort of get the winner. And also before that, the grand final weekend, that weird sort of bloody Moonee Valley meeting and Sandown meeting on the Sunday. Yeah, no, this is a good day, both states, and I think Steph Hardy gets the job done, and he's probably I reckon he's probably the best, like my best bet of the weekend, and he's the longest price out of the few that I really like. Like Uncommon James, Amelia's Jewel, and Sephardi, I think they're all equal chances, and Sephardi's double the price then. So yeah.
If it wins the Guineas, does it press onto a Cox Plate?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, so
Now we swear on the big round of the Silver Fox.
oh, yeah, we'll press on. So we've got 2 in the Stepardi camp, and I'm with Militarise, New South Wales v Victoria. We'll see who comes out on top.
I think you're struggling. Go to the Everest. Let's have a chat about the Everest.
We've got the market, so think about it. Equal favourite now with I Wish I Win, $4.80 each. Private Eye, $7. Cylinder, $9. In Secret, 10s. Overpass, 12s. Hawaii 50, 14s. Buenos Noches, 14s. Espinola, 16s. Longer the rest. We'll jump over to this speed map.
I'm going to start off. I'm going to start off on this one for you, boys. I think I Wish I Win is the horse of the day. It will be winning. If there's a knockout chance, it's Espiona. My $100 plays 50 on I Wish I Win, and I'm having 20-30 Espiona.
Yes. Rob, you can give yours first. I'll go last this time.
I thought it was pretty. Like, I thought I Wish I Win would be pretty hard to beat, to be honest. It's best horse in the race, and I think Buenos Noches is the other horse. And then the other like sort of half chance I thought was Think About It, I suppose. But I wasn't in love with that lead up. I thought it was like half a bit average. I thought like in terms of how it rated, but I'm guessing he probably improves. But I couldn't possibly have like Cylinder, Overpass, you know, like under $10. That seems ridiculous. I think I Wish I Win is the top pick. And then Think About It is obviously logically going to be the second pick, and then I'd have Buenos Noches next. If I was like doing a market, well, I have done a market, but yeah, that's how I'd have it, and probably make I Wish I Win and Buenos Noches big results, and probably just save off Think About It. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure. It is a bit of a tricky race because it is down on quality a little bit, but I think if Wish I Win gets luck, it should be hard to.
Yeah, what are your thoughts, barrier 1? I believe Moody said that was the barrier he didn't want to draw, and he's drawn it.
No, I don't really care what he says. The horse should be okay. It just needs well, it probably just needs luck, but then again, like so does everything to a certain degree. I mean, yeah, like that, like the barrier 1 can be absolutely perfect sometimes, and other times it can suck. So same as an outside gate. So yeah, I don't know. It's only 12 horses in the race, so I actually don't think it's like no matter sort of where you draw, it's sort of like it might not matter that much. You probably might only have like maybe 2 horses in front of him on the fence, and like Luke Nolan should be able to just get out and just get a couple of splits, and they should all spread out and sort of get their runs at the turn. I'd imagine if he's unlucky, then look, you're backing him at like what $5 plus now, so it's easy enough to find out. It's not like he's, like if you want to like if you want to compare it to like say like Militarise and the Guineas, right? So Militarise and the Guineas, he's like drawn pretty poorly, but you're not really getting a price to find out. But like with a Wish You Win, you sort of are. But I thought he was the easy bet with Buenos Noches, and to save off. Think about who will get the best run.
So what's your staking there with your $100?
Probably just $50 each. I Wish I Win and Buenos Noches. If Buenos Noches wins, and it's just fatter.
Yep. Oh yeah, I'm team Think About It. I'm sticking with him. I've been with him all along. I actually liked the first up run. I thought it was better than what it didn't rate as good, but the top 4 horses in the running in that race, like the other 3 dropped out and run second last, third last, and last. They didn't really, even though Think About It was in behind him in the run, and it looked like he probably got a breather. He just didn't. The sectionals just showed that he was in the top 3 in like each split that went along, and still took the rails run and did get in that dogfight. Like Hawaii 5-0 and like should have just ran past it. Like had every chance to run past it, and it's just fought back to win. He's just, as I said the other week when I tipped him, you just don't want to be in a dogfight with him with 50 to go because he'll like put his head down and win. I think he'll improve second up, so should take improvement off that first up run. And just once again, drawn the best, like perfect barrier for it. Just sits just in behind the speed, peels off the heels on the corner, and I think it probably just wins. But I also agree with you with Buenos Noches, so that's going to be my saver. So I think 1200 meters looks ideal. Was unlucky last start, fastest last 200 of the meeting, and I thought it was probably the best run out of that lead up race behind Private Eye. So my
Yeah, it
sneaky
sounds it sounds stupid, but I sort of like think like he has to beat home Private Eye with clip work, like with even luck, just off last time. Like Private Eye had like the most perfect run for him ever, clear air, and like got like a slow run, so he just finished off. And Buenos Noches was like only clear like the last 200, and like sort of was taking ground off him. So I think all things equal, you should should go past him. Don't you reckon? In like a big so you got like the favorite or second favorite, and think about it in such a big race, wouldn't you like a bit of a better jockey?
Yeah, but he knows the horse really well. And that horse is quirky. Like it carries on and it carries on in the mounting yard. And I'm happy to stick with him. If it had a bad barrier,
I
like
just
I
saw
would have a better jockey.
his
But he just has a barrier just to jump and sit. So
I just saw his stats, and he's like only going like 6 wins his last 100 or something like that. Like his strike
they're
rate
all
is
this
really
horse
low.
probably.
Yeah, probably exactly. Yeah, so his just strike rate's really low. Maybe it doesn't matter, but just just like when I was just putting the prices together and looking at the jockey data, I just sort of thought like, geez, like you got some proper jockeys and stuff, and then you got like sort of him, and he's got probably like the lowest strike rate out of them all, and he's on the favourite, so it's a bit
You're
strange.
the hardest man on a jockey I've ever come across, Rob. You want to cook?
I'm not giving him. No, I'm not giving him a cook. I'm just saying relative to what he's against. Is you got like you got like Craig Williams up there. You got James McDonald, Barilla, Bowman's here. You got Purton's here. Then you sort of got like just a low strike rate jockey in Sydney. Like on, it's just if you're just putting everything together, you probably would like a little bit of a better jock, but he has got the job.
I think he's proven that if you give him the horse, he rides him good. He rides that horse pretty good. I just don't think about it as ever come across horses that are as good as these. These are the A grades. While there's no nature strip or that sort of quality of horse, these are the best that they can get for a sprint race of this caliber.
You can only beat who you've been up against, mate.
Yeah, you can't you can't really knock an well, he pretty much should be unbeaten, and he just keeps getting better. I'm not knocking him by any means. I don't know how heavy I'll even bet into the race, to be honest. But if I do bet like sort of half heavy into it, then I'm not going to be pushing seats, like kicking seats all over Caulfield Racecourse about it. If he wins, I'll make sure I save at least.
Oh yeah, we'll move on anyway. We'll move on to our best bets. We'll let Tony go first before he loses any service on his trip. Who you got as your best bet, Tony?
My best is Uncommon James. He's drawn to win the race. I think he's best bet of the weekend anyway.
Uncommon James. Rightio. Rob, who you got?
Well, I've already touched on Stepardi, and obviously I like him, but we're the best horse in the Southern Hemisphere running in the last race at Caulfield, and we're getting like 230 to back her. She'll win. There should be a max bet. My last 7 max bets have all won, so it'll be the 8th. Let's see if it gets up. This will be like one of the last times you'll be able to actually back her, I'd say, before she starts getting into that when she goes to the Cox Plate, you'll be able to back her. She'll probably start like $3, and then from then it'll be like into your $1.50s and stuff, and probably for the rest of her career, doubt she'll lose again. She will win that. Then obviously I've mentioned Stepardi, and just side note with Uncommon James, who I was pretty keen with as well. And then also I can't not mention Benedetta, who will win the Silver Eagle.
Yeah, I liked its trial. This trial was nice up in Sydney.
I haven't seen it, but it doesn't surprise me. She would have been like if you're talking about mares, I reckon she would have been a better chance than let's say an Espiona in a Everest for sure.
Yeah. Rightio, Tony's gone, but we'll go over my best bet. So Randwick race 3, number 4, Arctic Glamour. So first up was a dominant win. Had an electric turn of foot. Ran quickest last 600, 400, and 200 of the meeting. Step up to 1,400 metres. Looks ideal. Did get beat by Jolly Star, who it's up against last prep, but was a narrow margin and had to come from the back, and it's half kilo swinging the weights. I think Kundalini in that race just hasn't really improved as a 3-year-old. Looks exactly the same as what it is a 2-year-old, just hasn't grown or anything. Happy to lay it, and like it ran the other day and ran second, and Ground Rush ran third to it, about half a length off it, and Arctic Lemma beat Ground Rush the other day by about 6 lengths, just absolutely smashed it. So bit of bet up there at $2.40. Could be a max play.
Who? Arctic Glamour.
Arctic Lemma.
Who's that?
Race 3, number 4.
Is that Gerald Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh,
Pissed in on the Monday meeting of the long weekend.
no, let me see. I'll just look at the quick mark. Yeah. Kieran McAvoy, Gerald Ryan.
You'd be hard against because it's G Ryan, wouldn't you?
Oh, Gerald Ryan, Kieran McAvoy. I mean, far out. I don't know. Haven't done the race. Does it? Oh, haven't done the race.
Put in, take out. Rightio, that'll do us for this week. See you next week. See you next week, punters, and have a good weekend, Rob.
All right.
You can find our all of our tips on the macbet.com. So go on there to find Rob's Victoria service and my New South Wales service. And have a good weekend. Plenty of winners.